Good morning, hockey fans. This is Stephen Heisler with IceHockey.com, the Victorious Hockey Company, and the Junior Hockey Discussion Group on Facebook. You are watching the Junior Hockey Morning Show. Today is Tuesday, June 27th, 2023. We are on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, WSBN.TV, YouTube, Twitter, what else, Tommy? Facebook, yeah. You can probably watch us this morning on your TV, your computer, listening in your car, wherever you are. We hope that you are having a great day in hockey. Today's topic was supposed to be about NHL draft picks, but my schedule got completely haywire yesterday. Everybody is making their way to Nashville. We had Marty Murray on yesterday. I'm sure he's on a plane this morning. We had the idea of having more guys on this week. Thought we had Mo Mantha for today. Mo is in a golf tournament and may have consumed one or two adult beverages yesterday after the golf event because he went completely gone. All right, so today's topic, the Western Hockey League's wild ride. I'm on Facebook. I do a lot of work on Facebook, a lot of communication with hockey families, not only in the United States, but also in Europe, Canada. And one of the groups I've had to now be a part of recently is the WHL Talk. Those guys are a little crazy. It's Canada. Hockey is not really a sport in Canada. It's more of a lifestyle, much like going to church here in the United States. It's a private group on Facebook that's been fun to follow over the past month since David White's takeover of the Winnipeg, Kootenay, Edmonton Ice. Apparently, the National Hockey League and American Hockey League teams at Winnipeg were not enough for a fragment of fans that are still crying about the loss of the Ice. Let's be clear, because I'm doing Joe Biden imitations today. The Ice are gone. Melted. Now flushed into the lake with some lousy fish. Yes, the fish taste weird out of fresh water. I'm not eating any freshwater fish. The Ice can go enjoy the lake effect, snow, filled lake that freezes in the wintertime. Great place. Enjoy that. That's where the Ice are gone. The Wild, however, are a proven entity with a track record of incredible success. So something that Western Hockey League fans need to start taking note of, understanding. David White does things differently. He learned along the way. Yeah, things didn't go quite like he wanted it to go in Fresno. Had an opportunity, took the team from Fresno to Wenatchee, and had success with a great coach in Bliss Littler. Fantastic organization. Bliss and Gretchen, his wife, have built a monster. White's purchase of the Western Hockey League assets, really the memberships and the players, that's all he really wanted anyway, folds nicely into the Wild's machine in Wenatchee. Clear. They didn't want anything else. They didn't want the bus or equipment or whatever else that program might have had. I'm sure all that really mattered was the membership and the players, the remaining players. They didn't get much for draft picks. because those were all traded away because the ICE organization that you covet so much knew they were done and traded away the farm, everything for their run at a championship that fell short. They left nothing in the cupboard for the new organization to take over. Maybe that was by design. Those guys all knew they were done. Here's a promise. No team in the Western Hockey League takes care of their players better than Wenatchee. Period. And not just the organization. It's the entire community. It's the entire area that loves these kids, really supports this team. No team will take care of the visiting team as well as the Wild will do this year in Wenatchee. When teams go to Wenatchee from the North American Hockey League, from the British Columbia Hockey League, they go away wishing that their own team took care of them as well as Wenatchee did. That's all there is to it. No one does it better. This organization takes pride in taking care of not only their players, but the visiting team. It's part of what they do. It's part of what makes Wenatchee special. Why? Why will a team do that? Because General Manager President Bliss Littler wants every player to have an exceptional experience when they come to Wenatchee, because he wants those kids to go back to their home and tell their brothers, their cousins, their friends what an incredible experience it was to visit Wenatchee. Smart move. No team that's ever visited Wenatchee while they were under Bliss Littler's leadership has been mistreated. Period. Doesn't matter how the Wild were treated when they visited that team. That's completely irrelevant. If anything, it makes Bliss want to do a better job when that team comes to town. Kenai River Brown Bears are a perfect example. They do not do things the right way. Visiting teams get screwed with in Kenai River. Visiting teams are getting screwed with when they go to Merritt. Not Wenatchee. It was part of what makes Wenatchee special. Remember this statement. When prospects get excited about the opportunity to play for or against Wenatchee, there are no riots in Wenatchee. This is my, I'm going to get in trouble here, Tommy. This will get me in trouble. Bliss is going to call me in an hour and say, what the hell are you doing to me? Yes, I'll say it again. There are no riots in Wenatchee. There are no automatas, what the hell is that called, zone in Wenatchee. Wenatchee is more like an 80s Canadian hockey town than most towns in Canada are now. This community has a love affair with hockey that has just been enhanced with the infusion of the Western Hockey League team. Bliss and Gretchen, Chris Clark, Lee Mendelson, and Pepe are just part of the staff that has cultivated the love of the game within the market. Combine the Western Hockey League team with the amazing AAA development program that's led by Troy Mick, Western Hockey League guy. Mick has his fingerprints on, and it's easy to see the track, the train coming down the pipe. Wenatchee's a monster. They're now in the Canadian Sports School Hockey League. They're now in the Western Hockey League. Wenatchee just turned into one of the most important hockey markets in the entire United States, period. If you want to develop a hockey player, you got a young kid coming up, 2008, 2009. You want to take a really good look at Wenatchee because they're presenting some hellacious opportunities. I'll say this. going to get yelled at again. Wenatchee is the real Hockeyville of the United States. And I don't care what the damn cheesemakers have to say about it. That's it for today. Closing that note. I hope that you enjoy your morning coffee. Hey, I need a new Western Hockey League.